You ever looked up at the night sky and just wondered, where did all this come from? The stars, the galaxies, the planets, the black holes, the cosmic microwave background radiation, the entire universe. We know what you're thinking. Where did it all begin? Well, that's a great question and one that scientists have been pondering for a long time. Most astronomers agree that the universe as we know it today began with a massive explosion, the Big Bang. But before we get too carried away with that, remember that the universe is still expanding and evolving. So technically speaking, the Big Bang wasn't really an explosion in the traditional sense of the word. It was more of a rapid expansion. Think of it like this. Imagine you're standing on a beach and you see a small wave crest approaching. You might think that wave is pretty big, but then a giant wave comes crashing down next to you, and that small wave gets totally dwarfed. In comparison, that's kind of how the Big Bang works. According to the best data we have, the universe started out incredibly hot and dense, and then it rapidly expanded, stretching space itself and creating the conditions that allowed matter to form. So when we say the Big Bang was an explosion, we're really talking about an incredibly rapid period of expansion. And that brings us to another. What caused this rapid expansion in the first place? Well, that's where things get a little tricky because we don't know. Some scientists think it may have been a quantum fluctuation, a sort of ripple in the fabric of space-time. Others think it may have been caused by the collision of two or more universes. But these are just theories. What we do know is that the Big Bang happened around 13.8 billion years ago, and we know that the universe has been expanding ever since. Okay, so now that we've got that part of the equation sorted out, what happened next? Well, after the initial expansion, the universe began to cool, and as it did, atoms formed and then they came together to create the first stars and galaxies. Over billions of years, these stars would live and die and form new stars and planets, and eventually, on one of those planets, life would emerge. But that's a story for another time. If you want to hear more about the Big Bang and the formation of the universe, stay tuned for more updates. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.